Once upon a time, the promise of open roads in India was often shattered by a single frustrating reality: the toll plaza. They were not gateways to faster travel, but they were notorious bottlenecks where vehicles, heavy trucks, and small cars alike idled in endless queues. Drivers fumbled for exact change, air thick with exhaust and precious hours, as well as fuel, were wasted. This was the era of cash, inefficiency, and congestion. The hero that arrived to conquer this chaos was a tiny, unassuming sticker powered by radio frequency identification or RFID technology, the FASTag. Launched as part of the National Electronic Toll Collection Program, the FASTag was a simple idea with radical potential. Affixed to a vehicle's windscreen, it acted as a digital passport. As a car approached a toll booth, an overhead sensor, the RFID reader, would instantly communicate with the tag, deduct the toll amount from a linked prepaid account, and the barrier would lift, all in mere seconds, sometimes under 47 seconds, down from a painful 7 to 8 minutes. FASTag's success is a perfect example of India's digitalization megatrend in action. A small piece of technology backed by strong policy, like mandating its use, solving a massive national problem. But the journey of the RFID chip doesn't end at the toll booth. The core technology, a small, universally readable digital identifier linked to a payment account, has immense untapped growth potential to become a multi-utility payment tool and the core of a smart mobility ecosystem. During World War II, early forms of RFID technology were used to identify Allied aircraft and distinguish them from the enemy planes, laying the foundation for modern RFID applications. RFID technology has significantly evolved, becoming essential across industries such as supply chain, retail, fintech, and healthcare. Initially in India, RFID was limited to high-value industrial and logistical use cases. The true takeoff of RFID in the payments ecosystem began with the National Electronic Toll Collection Program, branded as FASTag. RFID technology in India has evolved from a luxury to a necessity for competitive retail operations. Unlike traditional barcode systems that require line of sight scanning, RFID uses radio waves to automatically identify and track tags attached to products. This fundamental difference enables retailers to scan hundreds of items simultaneously, dramatically reducing the time spent on inventory counts. The technology consists of three main components: the RFID tags attached to the products, readers that capture the tag data, and the software that processes this information. In the Indian context, where retail spaces often face challenges like high footfall, limited staff, and diverse product ranges, RFID systems provide unprecedented visibility and control. Major Indian retailers, including Reliance Retail, have already integrated RFID reader systems across their stores, reporting remarkable improvements in operational efficiency. Inventory management remains one of the most critical challenges for Indian retail. Traditional manual counting methods are time consuming, error prone, and they lead to stock discrepancies that cost retailers millions annually. RFID retail solutions in India address this challenge by enabling real-time automated inventory tracking. Retailers implementing RFID systems have reported inventory accuracy improvements. This precision translates directly to better stock availability, reduced overstock situations, and improved cash flow management. The ability to conduct inventory counts in minutes rather than hours allows better demand forecasting. Retail theft costs Indian businesses approximately 400 billion rupees annually. RFID enabled anti theft systems provide a robust solution to this persistent problem. By integrating RFID tags with electronic article surveillance systems, retailers create multiple layers of protection against shoplifting and internal theft. In India's increasingly competitive retail market, customer experience differentiates successful brands from struggling ones. RFID technology enables several customer centric innovations that were previously impossible with traditional systems. The integration of RFID technology is not just an incremental upgrade for India's infrastructure and logistics sector. It represents a fundamental transformation poised to reshape the nation's economic efficiency and global competitiveness. The scale of India's logistics challenge, managing immense volumes of goods across vast distances with real time visibility, demands an automated solution that traditional methods like barcodes simply cannot deliver. So, the RFID technology is the backbone of this next generation supply chain. The next evolution of RFID retail solutions in India combines RFID data with artificial intelligence algorithms. These systems analyze RFID generated data to predict demand patterns, optimize inventory levels, and identify theft patterns. AI powered systems can detect unusual product movement patterns indicating potential theft or process inefficiencies. RFID technology can also increasingly integrate the broader Internet of Things ecosystem, connecting products, shelves, displays with customer devices. Smart shelves with built-in RFID readers automatically detect when products need replenishment, triggering alerts to store staff or automated ordering systems. IoT-enabled stores create seamless experiences where customer smartphones interact with RFID tagged products. This connected experience appeals to India's growing tech-savvy customer base. Since many FASTag recharges are handled through UPI or bank accounts, the ecosystem is already deeply integrated with India's established digital payment infrastructure. Investors should pay close attention to firms in the electronic system design and manufacturing space that are positioned to produce RFID hardware locally, benefiting from the Make in India momentum. Equally important are the IT and software service companies specializing in industrial IoT and supply chain management solutions, as the value of RFID is realized not in the tag itself, but in a sophisticated software that analyzes the data. As RFID adoption moves from high value assets like wagons and containers to item level tagging, the market size will multiply exponentially. Seshasai Technology is a critical enabler and infrastructure provider for the RFID payments ecosystem. The company's strategy is to capitalize on this growth and is centered on being the trusted high security manufacturing and customization of the physical FASTags and leveraging this expertise into new applications. The company is one of the most trusted and highest volume suppliers of the physical RFID tags to the major issuing banks like HDFC and ICICI and other financial institutions. Sirma SGS Technology is another company in the electronic system design and manufacturing space that manufactures various electronic products including RFID products. Both these entities have the early mover advantage in tapping opportunities in the long runway of growth that RFID technology presents in India. Few other entities like Manipal Payments are also set to get listed. Even though globally investors have worried about the AI valuation bubble popping, Indian stock markets remain resilient to such downsides. While the segment of India's payments ecosystem is new to stock market investors, the stocks that I mentioned in this video deserve being in watch list for sustainable long-term growth stories. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.